Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the electrifying world of EFED Broadcast Channel. Before we dive into the heart-pounding action, let's set the stage with a brief disclaimer. The following content is an EFED Broadcast Channel event created within the WWE 2K universe. All characters, storylines, and events are fictional and exist solely for entertainment purposes. Any resemblance to real-life individuals, living or deceased, is purely coincidental. Viewer discretion is advised. This show may contain intense simulated combat, dramatic rivalries, and over-the-top personas. It's all in good fun, but please remember that these are digital avatars, so grab your imaginary popcorn, suspend your disbelief, and let's get ready to rumble. Now, let the virtual battles commence.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the higher.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
Welcome to the TurnBuckle Talk Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How y'all doing, y'all? So, let's get into it. Good wrestling happened on, when was it? Yesterday? Yeah, Monday. There was some stuff that happened on, was that happened on the weekend? Let me think. No. Maybe some TNA here and there. Oh no, NSC happened. NSC happened, on Monday. On Saturday. Good show. I mean, I enjoyed the show. I did. I enjoyed the show very, very much. We got a new NSC World Heavyweight Champion. Ricky Saint won. You know, people might get mad about him winning, and that's them. Now, coming from me, this is a compliment coming from me. Because he's not my cup of tea when it comes to his in-ring style. He's not my cup of tea. He's not. But he has charisma. And I knew as soon as he signed with WWE, he was gonna win. If he stayed in NXT long enough, he was gonna win the belt. Now, he's won everything. He was North American champion. I think that was a test to see how he would do with a belt. So they gave him that belt. He didn't have it that long. So he lost it to Ethan Page. Alright, and now he's the second guy to be over Finn. I can say second because the Don beat him twice. So really, Ricky Saint's the second to beat him. But this is good. We got Vengeance tonight, so I'm looking forward to that to see how that go. Well, do we have Vengeance tonight, or do we have this is the more startup? Because the startup to TNA versus NXT happened last week. Now we're gonna get some more of that this week, and then I think October 7th is when we get something. I think that's how that's going. I'm not sure, but TNA wrestlers should be just like they was there last week. They should be here this week too. Like they should. But I'm looking forward to it. So let me get into something right quick about what happened last night. So last night they did something last night that you could tell that they wanted to do, and let's get the original bloodline back together and the angle. Not per se the whole, not the whole family, but the original Jimmy, Jay, and Roman. Right, and they want to go there. And now, Paul Heyman said something. Like Paul Heyman has said something about the bloodline story over and over again, that we're only in the 50th inning. We got more story to tell. Now, the E has tried to step away from that, like per se, because on SmackDown, Solo has went down to the mid card situation angle of the bloodline, and we don't even call that the bloodline anymore, right? So they brought it to Raw because Roman hasn't been on SmackDown for a minute now, right? Anytime he shows back up, it's on Raw. It's never on SmackDown now. Because Netflix has always wanted Roman. Right? They wanted Roman and they wanted Cody. And so far, they got in Roman. They get Cody and sprinkles here and there. Right? But he's never a full-time guy when it comes to being there. Right? Like he's never the guy, the true guy over there now. Now he's been, like I said, he's been there because it's a crossover now, right now. So, not the Saudi, Crown Jewels, which is in Australia, Perth, right? Now speaking of that, and I go back into this Roman and Roman bloodline situation in a minute. But let me talk about something. So Crown Jewels is gonna come on at 8 o'clock in the morning for the pay-per-view. Again, VPN. Yes. I'm not paying 30 bucks for a pay-per-view. It's just not happening. But that's not the case here. Okay, it's not the topic. The topic is this time. This time we're talking about, which I'm leaving something else about this time situation, about something else. But 8 o'clock in the morning. So and that's for the pay-per-view. So then they're gonna do Raw. I think they'll do SmackDown too. I don't know what time SmackDown comes on, but Raw and the pay-per-view are coming at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna catch Raw whenever on Monday. It won't be 8 o'clock in the morning. That ain't happening. I won't catch it live. That's for sure. I catch it in the afternoon. I make sure I catch it in the afternoon before I even hit Instagram or Twitter or SmackDown. Before any of that happened, I made sure I catch the show then. Alright, no spoilers. Alright, so speaking of these time situations, okay, so what they've been doing the last 3 weeks is coming on at 7 o'clock at p.m. All right, because they wanted to move away from the NFL scheduling and taking a hit. But here's the thing: last week, okay, cool, okay, because there was nothing on at 7 to make to to make them there was nothing on at 7 to make them change their mind. I mean, no, there was nothing on at 7 to compete with or with them last weekend, right? I mean, last Monday, right? But the Monday before that didn't matter because it was a doubleheader, right? And like it was a doubleheader. It was a game at 7. It was a game at 8. All right, so they still got hit with Rhea still got shifted to the NFL. I'm one of these guys. All right, I mean I still watch Raw. You know, I just watch the NFL on my phone, right? But okay, so this week, this Monday, same thing happened. Now they going back to their regular time now, right? Like the 8. So the ratings probably not gonna do as good as it. Who knows? Who knows? But for like the next 3 or 4 weeks, we're back at 8. Then they gonna go back to 7 for the following schedules. Like somebody's not looking at the schedule for the NFL because this did nothing for them. This did nothing. This didn't do a damn thing for them for ratings besides 1 week. All right, and then you got people who probably didn't remember. Regardless if you promote it and you say it, people forget. They forget, you know. But you do got fans who don't watch football. I don't know these fans. I don't. Like you do got fans who just watch wrestling. It's a sad person. I don't trust anybody who doesn't like football. Don't trust them. And I can tell who's faking or a casual fan. I mean, a casual fan is okay. Yeah, like a casual fan is better than a person who doesn't watch football. For me, or you know, and then I feel that way about wrestling too sometimes with certain people. You know, but you do got some fans who don't watch football, so they won't know why the E was shifting times and everything to get away from the NFL. Because you have some people who don't know about ratings and stuff like that, and that matters. You know, but we'll see. To me, it just didn't help anything. Is all I'm saying. So let me go back to the Roman situation. So the E tried to shift away from the bloodline angle and making it the main event. I mean, they tried to shift away from it when the whole Solo and Roman thing ended, and Roman beat him, and he got the Ufa back, right? They tried to shift away from it then, right? But then you have a problem because every time Roman shows up, the crowd goes wild for him, right? And you having him on Raw as a ratings booster. He does move the needle. He does. I'm never gonna say Roman doesn't move the needle for ratings. I'm never gonna say that. I'm never gonna say he doesn't belong in the main event because that's not true. That's not true. So, like, you can tell where they're going because they're doing long-term storytelling when it comes to Roman, Jay, and Jimmy. All right, they're doing long-term storytelling, and what I mean by that, when Jimmy turned on Jay, right, and cost him the title against Roman, right, his reason was that I don't want you to become like him, like Roman. That was his reason. Alright? And we didn't get that then. It didn't make sense to us then. Alright? So let's fast forward 2 years later. And Jay is on his single run. Which I told people this. I told people this from day one with Jay and Jimmy. They might put them back together, but it's not gonna be the same. Like it's not. It's not. It's not gonna be what y'all want. What y'all think it's gonna be. It's not. It's not gonna be the same. Like it's not. Like it's not gonna be this the Usos and that's it. No. They still come out to Jay's music. They still come out to his entrance. Jay still has single run. I mean, like still wrestles by himself. Jay is still on these commercials by himself. When Jay talks about a title, he talks about the world heavyweight title. He doesn't talk about the tag team titles. You know, they might tag together, but it ain't the same anymore. Like it's not. You know who Jay and you know who Jimmy is now, right? Right? It would never be just the Usos, like as one again. Like that is never gonna happen. You can see it now, right? And the story they're telling right now, is about the divide and division right here. Okay, Jimmy's gonna be a face now. What's probably gonna happen is we gonna get Jay and Jimmy again, alright? And Jimmy's probably don't win this time, but we also gonna get Jay versus Roman eventually. Alright, that's probably gonna happen for the Ufala. Alright, because I mean, even though Roman is grooming Jay to be the next guy, he is. And Roman sees something in Jay. As you should. Like Jay's the one with the single titles now. Like Solo won one, but Solo hasn't won the big one. Jay has. Jimmy hasn't won anything besides tag team gold. Right, and Jimmy's gonna have to go somewhere and be on his own, like Jay was on his own. Right? It's gonna happen. So we're probably gonna get Roman versus Braun Breaker at Crown Jewel, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with that match. I really am. I want to see it. I'm not as hyped as everybody else is yet, but I want to see it. I'm more interested in this Jay and Jimmy and the Roman storyline more than anything else. I'm more into that than anything else right now. I'm enjoying the EO, Oscar, and Rhea situation. I'm enjoying that a lot. All right. I enjoyed the Oscar versus Rhea match on Monday. You know, good match, real good match. And it was okay. I enjoyed the I enjoyed the Dom versus Rusev match last night too. I enjoyed Raw last night. It wasn't great, but it was a good show. But I enjoyed that match, and I like how Dom does wrestling for me. Like Dom makes me miss Eddie, and not in a bad way. Like just the way he wrestles and he does certain moves and he cheats to win. Reminds me of Eddie, you know. So I enjoy it. 'Cause I don't watch Eddie matches anymore because like Eddie. For those who don't know, Eddie was my favorite wrestler growing up. Like ever, ever. So when I watch him, like when I watch Dom, it makes me think of Eddie, which is supposed to happen. Dom is Eddie. Dom is Eddie more than he is Ray. Which is he's paying tribute to Eddie. Which I love it. I do. I do. Like Dom knew what he was doing. And the only way Dom was gonna win last night if he cheated to win, which he did. He hit Rusev in the nuts and then he rolled him up and pulled the tights. And he won. Now, this is not over. It's not. We probably get. If we don't get Roman versus Braun at Crown Jewels, we're probably gonna get Rusev versus Dom at Crown Jewels for the IC title, and Rusev might win this time. Dom is also Triple A champion, and he fights Dragon Lee in the next pay-per-view, which is cool. I'm pretty sure they have signed Dragon Lee to another contract because he's getting so much TV time, promo time, so I'm happy that's happened because if I'm not mistaken, his contract was up this month, so they probably got him back. They probably got him back. Um, they probably got him back. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But I'm gonna end the show with that. No need for me to drag this out for 10 more minutes. Nah. I'll be back on this week. Talk about some NXT, some AEW, and whatever else I see that's happening in the world of wrestling. This is the High Gun. Make sure you got like, subscribe, share. Make sure you gotta watch wrestling. Make sure you gotta watch EFBC. Make sure you gotta watch New Breed. I should be having a promo for you soon. God bless. Love y'all. This is the High Gun. I love y'all. God bless. I'm out.
I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.